Here are Grandma's 41 clever life hacks that you need to try. Soy sauce for umami. Grandma always knew the secret to enhancing flavor in stews and stir-fries. Soy sauce. Its high concentration of glutamates naturally boosts umami, giving dishes a deep, savory taste. To use, add 1 to 2 tablespoons during cooking to balance flavors. Marinate meats or vegetables for at least 30 minutes to allow the soy sauce to penetrate. Its salty, rich profile eliminates the need for extra seasoning. For lighter dishes, opt for low-sodium soy sauce to prevent overpowering flavors. Salt water for fresh flowers. Did you know that adding a pinch of salt to flower water can extend their lifespan? Salt helps regulate the water's pH and reduces bacterial growth, which clogs stems and shortens bloom life. Dissolve a 1/4 teaspoon of salt per quart of water, and trim flower stems at an angle before placing them in the vase. Change the water every few days to keep it fresh. Your bouquet will stay vibrant and fragrant for much longer. Old toothbrush for tile grout. Use an old toothbrush for cleaning your tile grout, just like how Grandma did it back in the day. The firm bristles effectively reach narrow spaces without damaging the surface. Apply a paste of baking soda and water, or use vinegar for tougher stains. Scrub in circular motions, rinsing the brush frequently to remove grime. Wipe clean with a damp cloth to reveal bright, clean grout. Regular cleaning prevents stains from becoming deeply embedded over time. Use a damp cloth for dusting. Damp cloth traps dust effectively. Slightly moisten a microfiber cloth to prevent oversaturation and wipe surfaces gently. The moisture helps grab fine particles, leaving furniture and electronics spotless. For wooden surfaces, mix a bit of vinegar with water to enhance cleaning. Rinse and wring out the cloth, often to avoid smearing dirt. Finish with a dry cloth for a polished, streak-free finish. Rubbing alcohol for ink stains. Rubbing alcohol breaks down ink stains effectively. Dab a cotton ball soaked in rubbing alcohol onto the stain. Blotting gently without rubbing to avoid spreading it. Place a cloth underneath to prevent ink from transferring to other surfaces. Once the ink begins to dissolve, continue blotting until the stain fades. Rinse with cool water and launder as usual. For delicate fabrics, always test a small, hidden spot first. Baking soda for deodorizing carpets. Neutralize odors in carpets with baking soda. Its natural ability to absorb moisture and odor particles makes it an effective deodorizer. Sprinkle a generous amount of baking soda evenly over the carpet and let it sit for at least 30 minutes or overnight for tougher smells. Vacuum thoroughly to remove the powder and trapped odors. The result is a fresher smelling carpet without the need for artificial sprays. For persistent odors, repeat weekly or add essential oils for a light fragrance. Keep butter fresh with water. Extend butter's shelf life by submerging it in water. Butter spoils faster when exposed to air, but water creates a protective barrier. Place the butter in a container and fill it with cold water until fully submerged. Seal and store in the fridge, changing the water every 2-3 days. This hack prevents the butter from oxidizing and developing off flavors. Great for preserving large amounts of butter when you've stocked up during a sale. Wrap lettuce in aluminum foil. Keep lettuce crisp longer by wrapping it in aluminum foil. The foil blocks moisture loss and slows oxidation, which causes leaves to wilt. Remove any damaged leaves and wrap the head tightly in foil before storing it in the fridge. The breathable material allows excess gas to escape, keeping the lettuce fresh for up to 2 weeks. Check periodically for moisture buildup and rewrap if necessary. This hack works especially well for iceberg and romaine varieties. Keep potatoes white with vinegar. Prevent potatoes from browning by adding vinegar to soaking water. When potatoes are exposed to air, enzymes cause oxidation, turning them brown. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of white vinegar to a bowl of cold water and submerge the peeled potatoes. The vinegar slows the oxidation process, preserving their white color. Let them soak for up to 24 hours before cooking. Rinse thoroughly to avoid any residual taste and enjoy visually appealing mashed or roasted potatoes. Save vegetable water for broth. Don't pour away vegetable cooking water. Turn it into a flavorful broth instead. Nutrients and minerals leach into the water during cooking, making it an excellent base for soups and stews. Collect the water from boiling or steaming vegetables and store it in the fridge for up to a week or freeze for later use. Add herbs, onions, or garlic when reheating to boost flavor. This zero-waste hack adds depth and nutrients to your meals. Dry pasta to clean bottles. Use dry pasta to scrub and clean hard-to-reach bottle interiors. The firm texture of uncooked pasta acts as an abrasive to dislodge grime and stains. Break a few pieces into the bottle. Add warm soapy water and shake vigorously for a few minutes. The movement of the pasta scrubs away residue without scratching the bottle. Rinse thoroughly to ensure all food particles are removed. Create a correspondence corner. Organize bills, letters, lettres, and notes with a dedicated correspondence corner. Choose a section of the kitchen or home office and set up labeled folders, a small tray, or wall-mounted pockets. Include areas for incoming mail, outgoing packages, and to-do lists. This setup ensures important documents never get misplaced and helps maintain a clutter-free space. Regularly declutter the section to discard outdated papers. For extra efficiency, add a small notepad for reminders or a pen holder. Lemon and salt for cutting boards. Sanitize cutting boards naturally with lemon and salt. The acidity of the lemon kills bacteria, while the salt scrubs away food particles and stains. Sprinkle coarse salt over the board, cut a lemon in half, and rub it vigorously across the surface. Let it sit for 5 minutes before rinsing with warm water. The combination eliminates odors and restores the board's freshness. This method works well for wooden cutting boards prone to absorbing smells. Use vinegar to freshen laundry. Eliminate odors and soften fabrics using white vinegar in the laundry. The acetic acid in vinegar breaks down detergent buildup and neutralizes odors trapped in clothes. Pour half a cup of vinegar directly into the washing machine's rinse cycle or add it to the fabric softener compartment. For musty towels or gym clothes, let them soak in a vinegar water solution for 30 minutes before washing. Clothes come out clean, fresh, and residue-free. Mayonnaise for water stains. Remove stubborn water stains from wood furniture using mayonnaise. The oil in mayonnaise penetrates the wood, displacing trapped moisture responsible for the cloudy marks. Apply a small dollop of mayonnaise to a soft cloth and rub it over the stain. Let it sit for at least 30 minutes or overnight for deeper marks. Wipe away the excess and buff with a clean cloth for a polished finish. This simple solution restores the wood's original luster. Ketchup for shiny taps. Remove lime scale and water stains with ketchup. Its vinegar and citric acid break down mineral deposits, while the thick texture sticks to problem areas. Apply a layer of ketchup to the tap, covering stubborn spots. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, scrub with a sponge, and rinse thoroughly. Wipe dry with a soft cloth for a polished look. For extra shine, buff with a clean microfiber cloth after rinsing. Eggshells to sharpen blenders. Sharpen blender blades using eggshells. Their gritty, abrasive texture polishes dull blades while cleaning out food residue. Rinse clean eggshells. Add them to the blender with water and blend on high for 1 to 2 minutes. Rinse thoroughly to avoid leaving behind shell fragments. Regular maintenance with this trick will improve blending performance. Sharpen monthly or after heavy use to prevent buildup and ensure blades stay sharp. Yogurt for creaminess. Enhance sauces with yogurt for a creamy, rich texture. Its lactic acid and proteins stabilize and thicken sauces while preventing curdling. Stir 1 to 2 tablespoons of yogurt directly into simmering sauces or mix with warm liquid before adding to soups. The result is a smooth, velvety consistency. Perfect for pasta sauces, curries, and dressings, yogurt offers a healthier alternative to heavy cream without sacrificing flavor. Use rice to dry out electronics. Absorb moisture from wet electronics using rice. Its porous structure pulls water out, helping prevent damage. Turn off the device and remove the battery if possible. Submerge it completely in a bowl of uncooked rice for 24 to 48 hours. The rice draws out trapped moisture, reducing the risk of corrosion. Check the device carefully before turning it on. For faster results, add silica packets alongside the rice. Use wonton wrappers for quick ravioli. Speed up ravioli making with wonton wrappers. Their thin, flexible dough eliminates the need for rolling pasta. Place filling like ricotta, spinach, or minced meat onto a wrapper. Moisten the edges with water and seal with another wrapper on top, pressing to secure. Boil for 2 to 3 minutes or until they float. Serve with sauce or freeze for later meals. This shortcut offers quick customization for gourmet dinners. Rubber gloves for pet hair removal. Remove pet hair from furniture and carpets with rubber gloves. The static generated when you rub the gloves over surfaces attracts hair like a magnet. Put on the gloves and dampen them slightly for better grip. Swipe them across debris, couches, rugs, or car seats, gathering the fur into clumps for easy disposal. Rinse off the gloves when they get full. This hack works great on fabric where lint rollers fall short, especially on tight corners and crevices. Meal plan weekly. Save time and money by creating a weekly meal plan. List out meals for each day and stick to your grocery list. Planning ahead reduces food waste and prevents impulsive spending on takeout. Prep ingredients like chopped vegetables or marinated meats in advance to streamline cooking. Keep easy-to-make meals for busy days. This method improves your diet, ensuring you have balanced meals ready without scrambling at dinner time. Adjust the plan weekly to match changing schedules. Dry wet shoes with newspaper. Grandma's trick for drying wet shoes works like magic. Newspaper absorbs moisture effectively while maintaining the shoe's shape. Stuff crumpled newspaper tightly inside wet shoes and leave them in a well-ventilated area overnight. The paper pulls water away, preventing soggy soles and odor buildup. Replace the newspaper after a few hours if the shoes are soaked through. For leather shoes, let them air dry naturally to avoid cracking and apply a conditioner afterward. Store lemons in water. Did you know that you can keep lemons fresher for longer by submerging them in water? Water prevents moisture loss and slows the ripening process, extending shelf life. Place whole, uncut lemons in a jar or bowl filled with cold water and store them in the fridge. Change the water every 2 to 3 days to maintain freshness. This method is especially useful for large lemon batches or when you need them for regular cooking or baking. Set out clothes the night before. Reduce morning stress by choosing and setting out clothes the night before. This simple habit saves time, especially on busy mornings. Check the weather and plan accordingly. From layered outfits to lightweight options. Lay everything out, including shoes and accessories, on a chair or hook. Iron or steam any wrinkles ahead of time. For kids, this hack ensures smoother school mornings with fewer last-minute decisions. Make this part of your nightly routine for long-term benefits. Onion for burnt pans. Clean burnt pans effortlessly with onions. Onions release natural acids that break down burnt residue, loosening stubborn food particles. Slice a large onion in half and rub the cut side directly onto the burnt surface. Add a bit of water to help the process and simmer the mixture on low heat for 5 to 10 minutes. Scrub with a sponge to lift the residue. Rinse thoroughly for a spotless pan. This trick works best on stainless steel or cast iron pans. Anchovies for salted flavor. Use anchovies to boost flavor in sauces and dishes. These tiny fish contain natural umami and salt, making them perfect for enhancing stews, pastas, and dressings. Chop them finely or dissolve in hot oil before adding to your recipe. Their rich taste blends seamlessly without overpowering the dish. Anchovies provide a depth of flavor similar to salt, but with added complexity. Use sparingly as they pack a powerful punch in small quantities. Vinegar and water for streak-free windows. Vinegar's acidity dissolves grime and hard water spots, making it ideal for streak-free windows. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle. Spray the solution directly on the glass and wipe with a microfiber cloth or crumpled newspaper for a polished finish. The vinegar cuts through residue, leaving a clear, shiny surface. For tougher stains, let the solution sit for a minute before wiping. It's eco-friendly and eliminates the need for chemical cleaners. Carrot tops for broth. Don't toss carrot tops. Use them to make flavorful broth, just like how Grandma did. Packed with nutrients and a slightly earthy taste, they add depth to soups and stews. Wash the tops thoroughly and simmer them with onions, celery, garlic, and herbs for 30 to 45 minutes. Strain the liquid and use it as a base for vegetable soups or risottos. Carrot tops not only reduce food waste, but also provide a free, nutrient-rich boost to any homemade stock. Tea bags for cleaning glass. Tannins in tea naturally cut through dirt and grease, making tea bags effective for cleaning glass. Steep 2 used tea bags in warm water, let them cool, and then dip a cloth in the tea solution. Wipe mirrors, glass doors, or windows in circular motions to remove grime. Buff with a dry cloth to prevent streaks. Tea's gentle cleaning power makes it ideal for delicate surfaces, and the reuse of tea bags is an eco-friendly bonus. Toasted milk powder. Enhance desserts and baked goods by toasting milk powder. When toasted, its sugars caramelize, creating a nutty, caramel-like flavor. Spread the milk powder evenly on a baking sheet and toast at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally to prevent burning. Once golden, let it cool and store in an airtight container. Sprinkle over cakes, cookies, or ice cream for a richer taste. You can also blend it into smoothies for an added layer of complexity. Oyster sauce for depth. Did you know that oyster sauce brings a savory, umami-packed depth to meals? Made from oysters simmered in salt and soy, this condiment enhances stir-fries, marinades, and sauces. Its thick, slightly sweet texture clings to ingredients, coating them with flavor. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons to vegetable stir-fries or meat dishes for a satisfying restaurant-style taste. For extra punch, pair with soy sauce or garlic. Just a little transforms simple dishes into flavorful creations. Brine from jars. Don't throw away pickle or olive brine. Reuse it to add zing to recipes. The salt and vinegar in the brine act as flavor boosters in dressings, marinades, or sauces. Use it to marinate chicken or fish for tangy, tender results. Add a splash to potato salads, coleslaws, or even cocktails like dirty martinis. The acidic properties help tenderize meats and balance flavors, making your dishes more dynamic and delicious without wasting ingredients. Rinse hair with apple cider vinegar. Use apple cider vinegar to clarify and restore hair shine. Grandma's go-to for natural hair care. Vinegar removes buildup and balances scalp pH. Mix 1 part vinegar with 3 parts water and pour it through your hair after shampooing. Massage it into the scalp before rinsing thoroughly. The acidity strips residue while smoothing cuticles for a glossy finish. Follow with conditioner if needed to lock in moisture and maintain softness. Olive oil and lemon juice for wood polish. Polish wooden furniture using olive oil and lemon juice for a chemical-free shine. The oil hydrates wood, while lemon juice lifts dirt and grime. Mix 2 parts olive oil with 1 part lemon juice in a spray bottle. Spray lightly on the surface and wipe with a soft cloth, buffing gently for a rich, polished glow. This simple solution restores the wood's natural luster and keeps surfaces protected from drying out. Coffee in slow-cooked beef. Enhance the richness of slow-cooked beef by adding coffee. This is one of Grandma's most kept food hack. The acidity in coffee tenderizes the meat, while its deep flavor complements savory dishes. Brew a strong cup of black coffee and pour it over the beef in your slow cooker. Add aromatics like onions, garlic, and herbs, then cook low and slow for 6 to 8 hours. The result is tender meat infused with a smoky, earthy taste. Pair with mashed potatoes or crusty bread for a hearty meal. Keep scissors sharp by cutting sandpaper. Sharpen dull scissors effortlessly by cutting sandpaper. The rough texture gently grinds away nicks and dull edges. Use medium grit sandpaper and cut several straight lines through it, applying steady pressure. Repeat the process until the blades regain their sharpness. Wipe the blades clean with a damp cloth to remove any residue. For stubborn dullness, alternate between cutting sandpaper and aluminum foil for extra sharpening before oiling the blades to reduce friction. Radiator dusting with a sock. Clean, hard-to-reach radiator fins using an old sock. The soft fabric traps dust while fitting into tight spaces without scratching the surface. Slide the sock over your hand, dampen it slightly, and wipe between radiator slats. For deep dust, attach the sock to a long stick or ruler for extended reach. This hack improves heating efficiency by clearing blocked airflow. Wash the sock after use or designate one specifically for cleaning tasks. Cucumber for puffy eyes. Reduce puffiness and refresh tired eyes with cucumber slices. The natural antioxidants and cooling effect in cucumbers help reduce swelling and soothe inflammation. Chill a cucumber, then slice it into thin rounds. Place the slices over closed eyes for 10 to 15 minutes, lying down to let the cooling sensation take effect. The hydration from the cucumber also improves skin elasticity. For added relief, combine this remedy with a gentle facial massage to stimulate blood flow. Grate garlic with a microplane. Get finely grated garlic for sauces, marinades, or dressings using a microplane. Its fine teeth quickly break down garlic into a paste, releasing its oils and enhancing its flavor. Peel the garlic clove and grate it directly over your dish. The microplane extracts more flavor compared to mincing, ensuring a stronger taste. For easy cleanup, rinse the grater immediately to prevent garlic from drying and sticking. A small effort yields a big flavor boost. Tumble dryer sheets for dusting. Use tumble dryer sheets to dust surfaces and repel static. Their soft texture lifts dirt while leaving an anti-static layer that prevents dust from settling. Simply grab a dryer sheet and wipe down furniture, electronics, or baseboards. Their slight tackiness traps particles, making cleaning faster and more efficient. For hard-to-reach areas, wrap a sheet around a broom or stick. Once done, enjoy clean surfaces that stay dust-free longer with minimal effort. For more contents like this, click here to subscribe.